Good morning, everybody. What a great morning it is. It is the first day of February. It's Black History. We got morning manna just for you for Black History on this morning. So glad that you are a part of our Manna fam. If it is your first time being a part of our Manna family, then please let us know so we can shout you out. Let me give you the overview of how we do it. It's always the text, the talk, and the takeaway. And I'm going to give you a biblical text, going to give you a little bit of a talk about that text, and then some application as to how you can live out what we talked about. And remember, always give us the likes, always give us the comments, always give us the hearts, and it lets us know whether we're on target. I'm going to give Facebook Live about a couple more seconds to get the audience together, and we're going to jump right into this morning's matter. What a great morning it is. What a great morning it is. It's the 1st of February. It's Black History Month. So let's jump right into it. Have you ever wondered about your story and how your story predates the story of American history? Let's talk about that from a biblical point of view. Here's the text this morning. It is Numbers 12 and 1. Numbers 12 and 1. And it says, Miriam and Aaron, brother and sister of Moses, spoke against Moses because of his Cushite wife. Miriam and Aaron, brothers and sisters of Moses, spoke against Moses because of his Cushite wife. Now, let me give you the context of the text. Moses' wife, Zipporah, the daughter of Jethro, the Midianite priest, has dark skin. It is considered to be black skin. And clearly, Aaron and Miriam are a little bit peeved, not only about Moses exerting his authority, but they use his black wife or his Cushite wife to speak against him. Now we know what happened. Because Miriam spoke out, she got leprosy and Moses had to clear it up. But the bottom line is that our color, African Americans, our color is not new to pushing back or getting pushback from people who are a little bit resistant in seeing the black skin. Now, that's a powerful thing that you may not have known that was even in the scripture, but it's there. And it predates American history. So what's the talk about our text this morning? How do you write your story? The first thing that you do in writing your story as an African American in this Black History Month is don't let anyone Crayola your color. Let me say it again. Don't let anyone Crayola your color. What do you mean by that? Well, I remember when my son was young and was a little fellow, and his complexion is after his mother. He was light complexion. He is light complexion to this day. And he asked me, he said, Dad, how can I be black? How can I be black? Because he was referring to, he's a little fellow that he didn't understand much, but he wanted to know how could he be black when his complexion was light? Well, I told him this. He was a little fellow, so I told him two things. One, your blackness have nothing to do with your color. It is who you are. And the second thing that I told him, I said that you are brown black. That was because he was a little fella, and that was the way that he could understand it. Everybody's trying to Crayola our color, and you don't have to worry about the complexion. Your blackness goes deeper than your complexion. What's the second thing is, and that is the culture is always countering your color. The culture is always countering your color, so you have to be countercultural. You have to be affirmative, you have to be positive, and you have to be confident in what a complexion that the Lord has given you. You have to always be counterculture in a majority culture. What's the third thing? The third thing is this. Your story predates American history. Your story, African American story, predates American history. We always want to just look at ourselves on the shores of the James River or Plymouth Rock, where it's cleverly or kind of jokingly said that Plymouth Rock landed on us. Well, the bottom line is this. Our history predates that. You got to go all the way back to the motherland. And I think when we start in the motherland and before the middle passage, it gives us some grounding. Some grounding. What's the takeaway this morning when we look at the text of Moses' brothers and sisters responding to his Cushite wife or his dark complexioned wife? Write your story in whatever ink color you are. Write your story in whatever ink you are. Red, yellow, black, and white. We're all precious in God's sight. May the Lord bless you today. May his face shine upon you and give you peace. And remember, it's Black History Month, and let's write our story, no matter what. God bless you. Share the manna. Get it out there. And I'll talk to you tomorrow morning with more Morning Manna. Bye now.